Hey guys, Jon Arnold from Covers here. Happy Thanksgiving if you're in the US. Happy World Cup. If you're anywhere else, we've had some great picks for you on Covers. Hope you've been enjoying and following along. Today we're going to talk about one that I've had circled on my calendar for a long time, and that's England and the United States at 2 p.m. Eastern, Friday at the Al Bayt Stadium. Remember that England has never beat the United States at the World Cup. In a lot of ways, it's a rematch of the 2010 game where England and the US battled to a 1-1 draw. Will the US's trend of never losing to England at the World Cup continue today? It's going to be difficult because we saw a really impressive opening game performance from the Three Lions. I think everyone had England beating Iran, but not many people had them beating Iran 6-2. We knew there were goals in this team, but one of the things that came out of this game was Harry Kane, the forward, having to leave and having to get a scan on his ankle on Wednesday. His ankle's in a place where he's had issues before, but England says that everything is fine. They should be good to go on Friday. That being said, it's not necessarily a reason to steer away from England. We saw the attacking weapons they have. Bellingham, Saka, Sterling, Rashford, and Grealish were the goal scorers. Kane didn't get on the board. He's still critical to that England attack, but they can hurt the US defense even if Kane isn't fit. But we also saw a goal conceded relatively cheaply and a penalty that was a penalty late that ultimately we don't really remember, but could play a factor when we talk about the defense. The Americans will be familiar with cheaply conceding a penalty. That's exactly what happened in their game against Wales. A good performance in a 1-1 draw, but sort of marred a bit by Walker Zimmerman committing a foul on Gareth Bale in the box. Bale was then able to convert the penalty and Wales take a point, even though the US was the better team on the day. That's how soccer goes, but a lot of good things to take from this game. Christian Pulisic was fantastic. A lot of opportunities from the US came from that midfield in transition. And I wonder if we'll see Greg Berhalter, the US manager, realign his attack a bit in this game. Jesus Ferreira didn't play at all. He might start at forward against England. U.S. defense, I thought, had a very good game, barring that Zimmerman moment. They kept Gareth Bale largely in check, frustrated Wales' other attacking players, and especially the fullbacks, who sometimes are a bit too attacking, were able to do their job going both directions. So I think there's reason to believe that the U.S. might be able to hold England in check. The under 1.5 is a little too much of a reach for me, but I'm looking at unders here. I don't think this will be a super high-scoring game, and I think that both teams will be feeling the pressure, feeling the intensity. The bookmakers don't like the United States at all in this. I also can't bring myself to say USA victory plus 500 on that. But plus 310 to draw is something I'm considering really, really strongly. That history, I think, plays a factor, but so too does the fact that both these teams looked really good in their first games. I wonder if these are the two teams that are going to end up making it through, and I wonder if there won't be a winner here to separate it. Plus 310 for the draw is something I'm looking at. Another one, bit more of a reach maybe, but Christian Pulisic, again, had a really, really good first game, set up Tim Weah for that goal. He's plus 600 anytime for an assist. I think that's good value for a player who just assisted a really good goal in the first game. Maybe his fitness is a concern. Maybe that's why that number is pushing that direction, but that's a one where you can look at if you're wanting to get into some American player props. We'll talk about it all on Covers and have a lot more previews for games, all sorts of coverage of the World Cup. Okay, stay tuned with us. Check it out. Enjoy. We'll talk to you soon.